Well, welcome back, guys. Welcome back, DrillFreak Nation. And again, all things relevant to golf here in this video blog. We're going to be talking today about CBD oil and how it's being used on the PGA Tour and some of the other tours. But we're going to bring in someone who really knows a lot more about this than I do, Dr. Jason Yusavage, and he's going to explain to you some of the importances of knowing the difference between the purities and how much to use and whatnot. So we're going to bring him in next. Let's take a look. All right, welcome back. As I said, I'd like to introduce a good friend of mine, Dr. Jason Yusavage. And Doc, I want to thank you for being on the video blog. I'm kind of excited. One of the things that we're hearing about more and more, you hear it on the Golf Channel and in some of the golf magazines, biggest rage is not the golf ball, not the driver, the best driver, or some of the equipment that's out there right now. The biggest rage that I'm hearing, sometimes even a little bit controversial, but for the most part, 90% positive, is the CBD oil. And me personally, I've had a chance to start testing it out because of a lot of the arthritis in my shoulders and in my hands, and of course neck issues, yada yada yada. So I'm about to turn 61. So Doc, there's a lot of stuff going on. So, but I want to default to the professional here on CBD oil. But one main question, of course, Doc, is how do we know the good from the bad? You know, it's like buying golf balls.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So, well, how do we know what's better out there CBD oil-wise for what we're looking for?
That's a great question. First of all, thank you, Scotty, for having me on. This is amazing. You've always been known to be doing the latest and greatest in golf and technology, so I'm not surprised that you wanted to address this issue. So, yeah, the thing is, all golf balls, you can hit golf balls and they're great. You know, which one are you going to hit? Bridgestone top Pro Vs from Titleist. Why would you categorize one as better or worse than the other? And CBD has a lot of controversy around it because of what's going into the CBD oil. So, you know, the basis of what's going on with the oils is that people are interested, but they don't want to have any content of THC in them, and that's, I think, the biggest controversy going. I'm sure that's one of the concerns.
And myself included too. Yeah. But yes.
So the basic thing is that they're all sister plants. So, you know, it's all cannabis plants. One is a marijuana plant, one is a hemp plant. The hemp plant carries a large volume of CBD or cannabidiol, and the marijuana plant has cannabidiol in it or CBD, but it also has a large content of THC. So in retrospect, you have cannabidiol is 99.97% of what's in the hemp oils, and in a marijuana-based oil, 80% to 85% is cannabidiols, and 15% or 20% could be THC. So that's the first step. I mean, knowing what you can get and where you can get it, and I think that you need a dispensary card to get the other thing, and it could be very, very expensive as well. The other thing is, and we'll get to it, you wanted to briefly touch on, I know that you asked me about the different types when we were going over the oils, and we'll brush up on that in a second when you're ready to talk about that.
Welcome back, guys and gals. DrillFreak Nation, I hope you guys enjoyed the first part of that episode. It was really insightful, the CBD oil rage on the PGA Tour and what's happening out there.